I've been making videos about how we need to come together as people, which we do. But now I'd like to make a video of a completely different nature altogether. What kind of inspires me, what gives me a jolt, what puts a spring in my step, what gives me a jolt of electricity. And that's when I am going on the handy transit bus at nighttime and seeing all the nice, lovely colored nights at nighttime on my way to a Christmas concert at the Windsor Symphony Orchestra. And it's so lovely. I mean, well, I'm now knowing that Christmas is pagan, so I'm in the transition to breaking away from it. But at the Windsor Symphony, they have this lovely Christmas tree at Christmas that's just beautifully lit. It's a beautifully lit Christmas tree. And I like when I look forward to when I look forward and I meet the conductor there, Robert Franz, and Daniel Wiley, the other conductor. I think he's like the guest conductor or the conductor underneath. But I like it as a nighttime and where you see an awful lot of lights at nighttime. And on my way there, like I said, in the engine, and you're looking out and all about at nighttime. And you're seeing these beautiful images. It's winter time and it's nighttime. It's kind of pitch black out at night. And you see these, you see all the nice different color lights. And I'm not talking the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree, you see those lovely, beautiful, lovely lights. But yeah, and I'm also talking about just like traffic lights and different color lights at nighttime. And I like to see that at nighttime, all the different color lights out at night. On my way to the Windsor Symphony Orchestra to meet Robert Franz, their conductor. So I like when it's at nighttime and you really see that beautiful colors at night. You really see all those lovely colors at night. And I like it when I can, I like the different concerts at the Windsor Symphony. Classical music is my favorite music. I look forward to classical music because I like it. Now, I know that Christmas is a paid holiday, and so I am making the transition from getting out of that into something that is more pleasing to the Most High. And so I don't like to ruffle anyone's feathers, but what I'm really talking about is how
really push the records like of different singers.
Yes, and did you hear that? Pushing the records of the different singers, which is nice when you think about it. But getting back to the Windsor Assembly, well, Mom, did you hear the latest news on the Windsor Assembly? Because I'm wondering about that. And when have you got to call the handy transit?
Maybe after next week.
And Mom, you know I'd like to meet Daniel Wiley. I'm at Robert Franz. Now I'd like to meet Daniel Wiley. Yeah, I'd like to meet Daniel Wiley. And so, I think it was a Christmas concert in 2018 where I met Robert Franz, our conductor. That's where I happened to meet Robert Franz. And I sure like to meet Daniel Wiley. I also think that, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Daniel Wiley somehow affiliated with the University of North? What am I saying it right? The University of Northern Texas School College of Music, and because I know Daniel Wiley even teaches music, and I would like to learn music. You know, I'd like to learn how to compose, how to conduct. I'd like to learn that. Sometimes I practice the conducting. I use a plastic drinking straw, white plastic drinking straw, and I practice the beats. I don't just a plastic straw, but I practice the 1, 2, 2. I practice the beats of the way the conductor moves. What I use is I use a plastic drinking straw, a thin white plastic drinking straw. This is the kind of stuff I'd like to learn more. What I'd like to learn more about classical symphony music, how to be able to compose, conduct. I'd like to be able to learn all that. That's what I'm inspired by, classical music. I'm inspired by classical music. And so I practice conducting with that plastic drinking straw, a white plastic drinking straw, and I can use that as a baton, or do you want to say makeshift baton? So I like to learn how to compose and even conduct my own classical music. I like it when I go down at the Windsor Symphony. I like the whole sights and scenery. Most beautiful images I ever saw in my life is right at the Windsor Symphony. I like the wooden panels in the background with all the musicians or opera fans conducting with the long way stick, the baton. I like the wooden paneling that's in the back of all the musicians. I like the kind of like the I like the amber lighting. That's kind of a brownish orangish brown. Even have some real red lighting. I even like the whole scenery, not just the music. I mean, the music it's so beautiful, the music. But not only is the music beautiful, I mean, everything is beautiful. Even the scenery at the Capitol Theater. Even the scenery is most beautiful. It's a very beautiful scenery at the Windsor Symphony Orchestra and Capitol Theater. It's a very much beautiful scenery. I just can't get over how not only is the music, but the scenery is just, trust me, the scenery is just out of this world. Of this world music, out of this world scenery, and even the nighttime scenery with all the lights at night, different color lights.